All right, throw a few shots.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get to see you warm up, so throw a few shots, we'll take a look.
Okay.
And we'll see what we gotta do. I'm mic'd up. I can't come over and talk about him to you because it's gonna be on the recording.
You're going here. I'm the one editing.
Oh, okay. That's really good. All right. Been a few years.
Yeah.
You look really good. We still got some issues with your leg getting in the way of your swing.
Yeah, the fourth.
Yeah, because you're always like walking out this way,
Yeah.
right? Something you're aware of. That's like the one little piece that's left from like when I first did lesson with you, when you were super stiff and super like controlled. You're a lot looser, swings much straighter, things are looking much better. It's just that one piece is still there where you're kind of blocking your way.
Yeah.
It's not terrible because your swing is coming down pretty good on a pretty good path. Like nice and straight up behind your head.
Yeah.
Comes down into the ankle a little bit. But because it's coming down it's like coming into your leg here, right? Leg clears out of the way just in time. Good leverage position by your ankle here. So it's pretty good. But that step that comes to the right there, is a little too much. And it barely gets out of the way in time.
Yeah.
And then you're a bit stiff through your release position. But it's pretty good follow through. Let me get a video from the side just to see how it's looking. Overall, you can tell that you've put in some work. The game is looking pretty solid. Yeah. It's way better. You still have a bit of a you're almost too low getting into the release.
Interesting. Okay.
Like you're almost like down here. You're almost like hitting the lane, like at your foot. You're gonna be like maybe a couple inches higher.
Okay.
But because your leg is clearing so late, you're not really getting the full power into the shot. So you end up kind of just this leg just gets pushed to the side, and you don't get to actually push into the shot. You're not using your legs to go forward anymore because you're just trying to get out of the way, right? Yeah, let's just work on that leg a little bit.
Okay.
Make that step a little shorter and a little more to the left.
Okay.
This step is, as you are aware, one of the harder ones to work on because it's the middle of the approach, not the first two steps.
So do I feel, but when you say left, does it feel like I'm closing my hip off?
Yes.
Okay.
It should look a little bit like this. So, like, first two steps, third step is a little bit that way for you, and then this step, you're kind of doing this. We need it to come like a crossover step. Should feel a little bit that way. So you're still opening your toes a little bit, like 45 degrees, 30 degrees, 60 degrees maybe.
And shorter.
Open and a little shorter, exactly.
Direction is on.
Yeah, the direction is going to go a little to the left, the toes are going to go that way. So it's really, you're kind of going like that. So if you think about where this foot is, it's going straight with the toes, right? Right now you're kind of doing one of these. You got to get it like half out of the way, and then you can drive through the shot instead of like kind of get the leg out in the last second, and then exactly.
Makes sense.
Okay. I'm just gonna watch and see where the foot actually is. So just take your normal approach right now.
Regular approach?
Yeah. Let me explain what that is.
Okay.
All right. So currently, when you walk normally, your third step is about here.
Okay.
So that's the distance of your third step. Your fourth step is over here, and it's too long. So this is to just get the distance where you want your toe to be.
Okay.
So a little bit shorter and a little bit that way. Okay, it's just to visualize the distance of that step.
That's the distance.
Okay? So you're not gonna walk on it, but it's trying to visualize exactly how short that step is gonna be.
Yeah, it's quick,
Okay?
right?
Yeah.
Do I feel like I'm speeding up through that step?
Don't worry about speeding it up at this point. It will feel faster because it's a shorter step, but don't try to feel like you're accelerating too much.
Okay.
As we get the distance right, then we can build in maybe some more acceleration.
Okay.
But for now, just focus on the positioning. Okay? That was good. The distance was good.
Yeah.
I didn't get to catch where exactly it was, how in front of it was, but that was a good distance. Do that again. Good. All right. Distance is good. The last two. Let's check on positioning. I'm gonna go behind you.
It feels like I can get more speed on it.
Good.
It feels like.
Good. Well, it's because it's kind of hard for your swing to come through if your leg is in the way, right?
Yeah.
So if you feel like your leg is clearing faster, you can have more confidence to let the ball come through without trying to like hold it back.
And that's why sometimes I feel like I miss when I come inside and it doesn't clear it everyone.
Yeah. Okay, it's better. It was definitely better. It's not getting quite in front. Okay, so really try to cross it over. Yeah. Have you ever done a three-step approach? It's a very specific drill where usually for a like you do a one-step approach, sometimes two or three. Have you done a 3-1 before? Okay, let's try to do a 3-1 so you can kind of start with what we're doing here. Step, cross, throw, right? You'll figure it out. So don't put the ball in your hand yet, but you're gonna start like around here.
Okay.
And then you can have room for your first step, room for your second step, and then go. Okay? So essentially, I've seen different versions of this in terms of when you start.
Yeah.
I would suggest you try to just do a practice swing and then try to feel, okay, based on where my ball is now,
Yeah.
it's going to feel a little awkward.
Okay,
and then I can
start the swing and then start walking.
You want to start the swing before you start walking, exactly. Kind of as the ball gets past you here is about when it's going to be.
Okay.
But you know your own rhythm and you'll kind of get a feel for it. Okay? Like that. So let's do that a little bit. Don't worry about ball speed or about release. Focus only on like that and then throw. Okay? Step, cross. Not bad. Getting better. Really, really get across. Really, you're like halfway there.
Okay.
A little bit more. It's not a full crossover step.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get that exaggerated motion. So when you do your full approach, it's where it should be.
Okay.
Yes. Beauty. Yeah.
That felt exaggerated.
Yeah, and that was exaggerated. Like if you start doing that all the time, it's probably too much. But as far as I'm going to learn how to do this, I'm going to nail this, that was it.
So it's just quick and you swing it over.
Yeah, and it's really more like your heel, right? Your heel swings over, so your foot is open.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like that.
Okay.
Like a dance step, almost. Nice. Very good. All right, let's try a full approach. Okay? Last two are super good. I'm here to get uncomfortably close so the mic can pick him up too. No? Okay. So good. Do it again. Very good. That one wasn't quite as good.
No, it didn't feel as good. Okay.
But like
still get it quicker.
Yeah, but look at that.
Holy.
Right?
That's crazy.
That's a huge difference.
It's like 8 boards.
Yeah, almost. Because the thing is, you also swung your leg out.
Yeah.
Like it went out and then in. So it was like about 4 boards total, and now it's like 1. And if we can get it to like -2, right? Then we're good.
Because that's why I drift right. Right? Or I guess
Yeah.
I did.
Because what you would do is you'd do your crossover step, and then you'd walk right and slide right. You'd end up right at where you started. Yeah. All right, let's do a couple of the drills again, the 3-stepper. Start up a little closer. There we go. Nice. No. Do that again. You gotta cross it over. Yeah. Really exaggerate it. That was good. All right, full approach.
Okay.
Pretty good. Pretty good. Exaggerate it a little more.
Long.
It was probably a touch long, but that was like directionally pretty good. Exaggerate it a little more.
Okay.
Then you're spot on. Yeah. 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 Do that again. What do you think?
Felt okay, actually.
Perfect.
It's good? Yeah.
Perfection.
At the bottom, it felt really good.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how we want it to be. Your leg is out of the way. It clears much easier. Do that again.
Okay.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Good. It was a good one. Just think about like exaggerating it.
Yeah. I can play deeper than what I'm used to, right? When sitting on the same
Yeah,
spot.
because you're like a good 5 boards left of where you were
Yeah.
before, just because that step is now in line.
Yeah.
You might have to adjust a little bit of your where you stand and where you target,
Yeah.
because you're going to be 5 boards off now,
Yes.
or 4 boards off or whatever.
So I'm gonna feel like I'm losing.
Yeah, you don't need to be as much like left of target.
Yeah.
You know, like if you were standing on 30 aiming at something, now you can stand probably on like 26 and aim at the same place for the right angle.
Yes.
Very good. Last couple have been really good. Consistently good, like positioning, good footwork. Yeah. Well, where you are like now, because of where your footwork is taking you, you're going to be more in the oil in your lay down,
Yeah.
right? Which is actually a good thing. You can play in the oil a little better.